Welcome back, everybody. This is the Red Room. So today we have BTS Not Today. We're still doing the BTS review where we're going back and checking out some of the old videos and old songs or what have you. Just because I didn't have any real BTS up on the channel, and I don't think it's fair for some of the fan bases to not get what they want, just because it may not have new music that I may or may not have seen. So I'm trying to go back and do an objective review of the songs and the videos or whatnot and what have you, even though for the most part, a lot of them have just been a nice trip down memory lane and not necessarily anything earth shattering or changing as far as how I feel about the song. Excuse me. So today we have Not Today. One of the earlier songs, I guess. Well, not earlier. Actually, it's probably like right in the middle, to be truthfully honest, because I'm probably going to get into some of them, but I could really just skip a lot of the schoolboy era of BTS, and I wouldn't be too bad, right? So here we are. Not Today, BTS. Mm. I don't remember the intro being this long, to be truthfully honest.
언젠가 꽃은 지겹지 but no not today 그때가 오늘은 아니지 no no not today 아직은 죽기에는 더 그때 no no not today no 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 not today 그래 우리는 extra but still part of this world extra plus ordinary 그것도 별거 아니야 오늘은 절대 죽지 마라 빛은 어둠을 뚫고 나가 새 세상 너도 원해 baby yes I want it wow 날아갈 수 없음 뛰어 today we will survive 뛰어갈 수 없음 걸어 today we will survive 걸어갈 수 없음 기어 기어서라도 빌려 그나참 찾아는 발사 not today not today 멘트들 하다 hands up 친구들 하다 hands up 나를 믿는다면 hands up 찾아는 발사 죽지 마라 묻지 마라 소리 질러 not today 걷지 마라 오지 않아 손을 들어 not today not today not today not today 찾아는 발사 too hard 성공을 떠블려 too hard 차트를 덤블려 too hard 네 own trampoline too hard 누가 좀 멈춰길 우리 할 수가 없어 단 다시 오빠 서로가 서로 전부 믿었기에 What you say yeah not today yeah 오늘은 안 죽어도 say yeah 너의 곁에 나를 믿어 Together we will die 나의 곁에 너를 믿어 Together we will die 함께라는 말을 믿어 방탄이란 그 믿어 그나참 찾아는 발사
I love that stuff piece.
랩새들 하다 hands up 친구들 하다 hands up 나를 믿는다면 hands up 찾아는 발사 죽지 마라 묻지 마라 소리 질러 걷지 마라 오지 않아 손을 들어 널 가두는 유리천장 따윈 부숴 승리의 그날까지 무릎 꿇지마 무너지지마
This dance breakdown was hard as shit, bro. Yeah, that was fire. I don't remember the intro of the video being that long, right? I don't remember the choreography going that hard. I knew the choreography was dope. I remember we talked about it at length sometimes, and watching it, it kind of came flooding back a little bit. But choreography was fire, man. The song didn't go on too long. There weren't any parts where I was like, all right, man, let me just get to the part that I like. Everything was flowing. Everything was good. I remember some of the parts that I liked, and the cadences. Sugar came off in the beginning for most definitely. J-Hope's little, and I say little because he didn't have a super long verse. Like nobody really got like the 16. So RM was probably the closest one to have a 16 because they broke his verse up into two different, basically broke his one long verse into two verses. But I thought this was really, really good. This is another one of those songs where you listen to it and it's like, I get it. I get it. This is a very well constructed song. Some songs they're good, but they're not necessary. I won't say not necessarily, but they could be constructed better. This song was constructed perfectly. You started off with your rap line. After you had that nice little speech in the beginning, you started off with your rap line. Then you kept it going with the high energy hook. Then you dove back in with the rap line. And, your secondary second verse, basically J-Hope's verse. And then you come back in with the high energy hook. And then you have a nice little mellow out where the vocal line can kind of go off. And then you just like, you do the Blackpink thing where you just kind of make it anthemy at the end and just turn it all the way up. This was a good song. This was a good song. And I think it was a very good anthem for what they were going through at the time. A lot of media, a lot of people talking, a lot of ish, and a lot of haters, which is the people in black, trying to shoot them down, trying to take them out, kill them from a professional standpoint. And not today. You're not doing it today. We're fighting back. I thought that was really good. I thought this whole video was really, really fire. Let me move this mic just a little bit so I don't have to be up on the camera. Let me get some space. No, but I thought this was it doesn't, I will say it does not change how awesome the song is. The time in which I've watched it to now, it doesn't dissipate at all. This was a really good John. And again, another one of those videos, I let that move. I like the performance version where you kind of see the whole thing of it, but nevertheless, fire. Even in the running, everybody looks like they really running, like they're really putting their heart into it. It ain't like, all right, we'll just casual jog it out and, they'll just, we'll just fall. No, they look like they trucking. And the choreo is so high energy. And I mean, you just kind of, it kind of pulls you in. But I don't really have too much new to say, and I don't want to keep talking in circles. So like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell up top so you know when I drop. And if I don't see you, well, I can't even say if I don't see you because all you gotta do is click on the video and I'm seeing you. And you're seeing me, which is good. So until next time, there we go. I'm still working on this outro, bro. You gotta give me some grace here because these things, you figure you got the, you figure you have the outro and then all of a sudden you say it out loud and it sounds silly as shit. So It's always an evolving thing. And when I nail it, I nail it. I think I had it about maybe 2 weeks ago, and then I can't remember or I can't say it clearly. And if you've seen the video earlier, I'm getting tongue tied and it's just a mess right now. So I'm trying to center myself, get this outro. Let me center myself, actually center myself, get this outro nailed down, and then we can move forward from there, right? So I hate talking this slow because it sometimes leaves me with lulls where I'm like, but I don't want to talk too fast and just go completely off the board where I don't even, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Or I don't know what I'm saying. And it just sounds crazy, or my tongue gets a little too twisted and I got to repeat myself, and I hate repeating myself. So I want to get this outro nailed down. Intro, I'm fine. Outro, I got to get it nailed down, and then we can move. But nevertheless, neither here nor there. Check me out. So I've reached a number, right? I have a lot of videos that I can upload to YouTube. I have a lot of content that I want to upload, but I don't want to put it on YouTube because I don't want it to get flagged. I don't want copyright strikes, things like that. So we're talking about longer guides, which won't get flagged, but it's a very, very time consuming process. So that I will not, because that wasn't my baby, but I will not adopt dance battles. That's a redemption thing. You got it. I don't want to do that. If I'm going to do something like that, it's going to be of my own design. However, I did do the I was kind of the one to bring up the, hey, let's do the save one drop one. So I wouldn't have a problem doing save one drop ones. Probably do some here. But anyway, that's neither here nor there, because none of that's going to happen until I get a Patreon, right? I might do save one drop ones here, because it's not a big deal. They usually go by pretty short, and they're usually pretty fun, and I want everybody to participate, right, as much as possible. So I'm thinking, and I'm really far away, so we have nothing to worry about in that regard. But hopefully the community will look out, and we can get to that point and then put the pressure on me to actually do what I said I'm going to do. Again, take your time. I got enough shit on my plate, but I would definitely love to hit this number. So I was gonna say 1,500 subscribers on YouTube, but I think 2,000 subscribers on YouTube is the right number, and then I'll open a Patreon, and then I'll start doing dance practices. I'll retroactively go back and start doing dance practice, especially to some of the newer stuff, or behind the scenes, which also can go up here as well. It's not a big deal unless they flag it and tell me that we can't. So like, there's a lot of Blackpink songs. There's a lot of Lisa collabs that I did. I did New Woman, I believe, and it didn't even last like 2 minutes. I don't even think they allowed me to actually make it live on YouTube. I think I had to take it down immediately. There was something else that Lisa did, I believe, that didn't get a chance to live on here. I think like Jenny might have not been able to live on here. And I know the one that Jisoo has with Zayn, excuse me, was not allowed to really flourish on here. I think it might be up, but I think it's restricted in a lot of areas, United States and South Korea being one of them, which is crazy. So that would be something that I would put up there as well. All that to say, the number is 2,000. So once I get 2,000 subscribers on YouTube, then I'll think about making a Patreon or whatnot, what have you. Again, I just do this because I like to do it. But it is time consuming. And if I can get to a point where I can start doing content full time, I mean, sky's the limit. You guys will get so much content out of me. It's ridiculous, because I won't have that extra. I won't have the 9 to 5 hawking me to be able to where I have to do it that way. But it's not just on that platform. I also stream games on Twitch. I believe my Twitch name is down there somewhere. It might not be to your taste. And not to say that because, well, I don't want to, you're here for K-pop reactions, right? So you might not be here for video game streaming or VODs or anything like that. There's another channel for that as well, which I need to feed because I don't think I've fed that channel since I made this one. I've been putting a lot of time in here. except for when I wasn't feeling well and I wasn't putting time anywhere. But there's that for that. I still need to make a IG for this channel, because the IG connected, or the one you see in the bottom right hand corner, is more so for the gaming aspect. So if you went there looking for K-pop, stuff, sorry, but I'm working on it. I'm trying to get everything in order. I'm trying to get everything going. This is still a work in progress. So thank you. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell up top so you know when I drop. Nope, my arm's not in. Okay. Hit the notification bell up top. Say, I told you it's a thing, man. This outro was crazy. Notification bell up top so you know when I drop. Until next time, thank you. Be safe. Peace.